Welcome back. It's your girl Kimberly Allen, aka Cupid. Yes, and we're still on the topic. You know that I'm the love guru, and we are here to let others know the type of person they should be aware of. We're going straight to it, guys. We're going straight to it. Thanks for the comments on my last video. I appreciate it. I appreciate the private messages. I appreciate them so much. You guys are encouraging me to continue bringing out this message and letting people be aware of the type of person that are out there. So yes, so this is 5 people you should be aware of. The first one, guess what it is? Selfish people. Yeah, man, you have to be aware of these selfish people. You don't want them people in your life. These people, they might start off giving you gifts and all of them things, but you remember we talked about that in the last message. We talk about that and saying that is the love bombing stage, the stage where them are going to show you all these nice things and all this kindness because they want something from you. They want you to trust them, so they're going to put their best foot forward, which is not really them. So even if you're saying they're putting their best foot forward, it's not them. It's fake. So they are practically bribing you so that you can accept them, and then they will start becoming selfish. The real true self starts to appear, and these people are the selfish people. I don't know if you have any selfish people in your family. I don't know if you have any selfish persons that you call friend. I don't know if you're involved in somebody that is selfish. But these people you need to be aware of. And by aware, I mean you need to kind of back off. Get what I'm saying? Yeah. So they use this, if they're going to be kind, they use this in a way to manipulate you. They use it to manipulate you. These people who are selfish, they tend to be cheap. I know some cheap. I'm not talking about the people who are what I call them, minimalist. I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about persons that literally will make you spend all and they spend none. The only way they will spend their all is if there's a lot of people around and they want to boost their egos. And we know that we know some people like that, right? So stay away from these selfish people. Stay away. They don't mean you any good. And as soon as you don't have anything anymore, they're the quickest to run away from you. So first instance, you just run away from them. Get me? Alright, the second persons you need to be aware of, guess what? The number one thing, because that's one thing with me, 2 things me can't stand: a liar and a thief. And the first thing I say is a liar. Stay away from the people them will lie, even if it's the small. So alright, situation. You are talking to somebody and they talk to you about a scenario, and in return they're telling somebody else about practically the same scenario, but they add on little things or they take off little things. So the stories, they don't connect. It's supposed to sound the same, but some addition or some taking off was there when they're talking about something, talking to someone else. So these liars, trust me, liars will never change. I think the hardest thing to do is to, you say if you're a liar, I think that would be the hardest thing to do, because they get away with so many things that I think it's the hardest thing to do. So it's the best thing to do, I just stay away from them. And the funny thing about it, liars don't attract liars, because liars know what liars know another liar then. You know what I mean? Yeah. So they tend to you need to be aware of these people. So yeah, the liars. The third people that you need to be aware of, guess what? Tell me now, guess. The person that lack empathy. The persons that lack empathy. And empathy means that you put yourself in someone else's shoes. Meaning you don't just jump off and just care about yourself. And yes, it comes to selfishness as well, but there's a different type. When somebody lack empathy, it's the worst thing. You know, makes sense. You even try to convince them to care for you. You can't argue from now till the morning. It now go change. Tell you have ever been with somebody that you and them. Say for example, you would listen to them discuss about their problems, what goes on at work, and them complain and them complain and them complain and them complain to you, and you listen and you just listen and try to, you know, be supportive, encourage them. That's what a normal person would do, right? No, these persons that lack empathy, if your turn out to complain about the day or the job that you have, them don't want to listen to that. Them are gonna tell us, say, look, you say you have a job, or if you don't want the job, just leave them. No, you have people like that. They don't try to encourage you. They don't try to say, you know what, just go on, continue do your thing. Things will get better. Nope. These people make you feel lower. These people make you feel lower than the situation that you felt low about. You know what I mean? I don't know if you've ever been there, but trust me, say if you're in a relationship where the person lacks empathy, if you have a parent that lacks empathy, if you have a friend that lacks empathy, a sibling that lacks empathy, a co-worker that lacks empathy, a boss that lacks empathy, I think the best thing to do is avoid them. Yeah, it might sound hard, but that's the best thing to do, because it will break you down. I'm telling you, break you down to the core, that you don't even, you know what I mean? It's so sad. And certain, I know a lot of us have been there, and we still find ourselves going back to people that lack empathy. You know why that is? Because you don't let persons know your boundary. Because if you do, and if you know that a person constantly hurt you and don't really care, they're just gonna continue hurting you. Because remember, say people who lack empathy, they literally come for hurting you. So you don't have any boundaries. The self-esteem need to get a bit higher, right? And all of us go through it, because me go through it right now. I thought I had such a great and high self-esteem, because certain things that I've been through, I wouldn't have done it. But I am strong, I believe that, because I'm here right now doing videos, showing awareness. So, and I think all of us need to start doing that. Start out these wicked people, man. Start out them not deserve to get involved with us. They need to stick to themselves. We're not gonna say hurt them, you know, but they need to stick to themselves. And the best way of hurting them, to guess what, is to avoid them at all costs. Remember, say they want our empathy, you know. So the best way to hurt them is to avoid them, and that's it. Alright, so we talk about the third person, and we're on to the fourth person that we need to avoid. Oh my God, the person that feel like they're entitled. Now the worst type of people, I'm not the people them what think say they are God's gift on earth. Them things say, okay, I need to get that because I am this great person. Do you know who I am? They use that phrase a lot. Do you know who I am? Everybody respects me because so and so and so. That's the type of person they are. You know what I mean? They don't care about consequences because they believe that they shouldn't have any consequences. They just do whatever. They are mean to waitresses. They are mean to waiters. They're mean to tellers. Them just very vicious. They feel like say anything that they want, they must get. They walk over people. I mean, if you have some colleagues, oh God, enough of them walk over people, you see, man. I hope none of you guys are not like that. But you have people who do that, and them call it crab in a barrel. And those are the persons that feel like they're entitled. You know what I mean? Them people are the worst. And the funny thing about it, you know, even when they think they don't have any consequences, guess what? Oh my God, put me so hot. But guess what? These persons who are entitled, they're the worst. You know why? Because they are afraid of the police. Because guess what? Them ego. Them don't want nobody know say, oh, them a dirty drunk girl. You get what I say? Them don't want nobody know that. Them don't want nobody know say them a dirty bungle. Them don't want people know that. So them a have this whole high and mighty type of thing. So most of them think they're saviors. They do. They think they're God. They don't even think that they're God's gift. They think that they are God. You know what I mean? And that's bad. That's a mental illness. That's somebody that is mentally ill. Yep. And the last person, finally not the least, because there's so many persons to avoid, but the last person that you should avoid are manipulators, the sad persons. Oh God. I don't know if you ever have any friend that is always just sad. Just them constantly are complain about things. Or when good things are going for them, are complain same way. My mom used to abuse me, my father used to abuse me. No one loves me, no one cares for me. This thing is happening bad in my life. It's so draining. And then you turn around trying to please them because you're supporting them to know what love is. So let me show them. And the funny thing about it, even when them get love, them don't know because they're just sad. They're just sad. Them can't get no sadder. So guess what you have to do? You have to avoid it because of them energy. Your energy they're trying to take. And you see when I know the worst thing about it too. You see, when them take your energy, you're gonna become like them. It's like they're created. It's like they're zombies. You see, as soon as them get you, you actually turn into one of them. So that's the thing. You can't be in these type of relationship with these 5 people you need to be aware of, and think that you're not gonna get some type of, what you call it? You gotta take some of them characteristics from them. It's crazy. That's why you have to avoid them, because this person that you go into that relationship with, whether with a job or whatever, or a friendship or a romantic relationship with, you're not gonna come out the same person. You're not gonna come out the same person. You're going to just, I don't know if you're gonna be broken, but you know, like when something break for true, you really can't well it back, you know, or mend it back. Yeah, it's like you have a tea. It's like you put it together and you put a crazy glue on it or you put tape on it, but it's still broken. But guess what? Nothing wrong with that, because when you fix yourself, the same thing that is broken can't hold anything again. So don't you ever be involved with these people. Once you know, say involved with them, or them are your friend, or them are your next door neighbor, or them a part of your family, or they're your spouse, or whatever. Avoid these people. Avoid them. I sat down and I think and I said, no, I have to let people be aware. I'm not saying I found no, but guess what? I wish somebody told me to be aware of these people. I didn't know. I had to go through whatever I got through to realize that no, I cannot do it again. I had a friend. Let me tell you this story. I had a friend where my aunt died. My aunt died this year. It was one of the most painful deaths. I've never. It's one of the. It's so sad that I don't even think that. I don't even want to say she's dead, but she died, and I told this friend, and I thought the friend would be there for me as a best friend, but they turned them back. Them say them can't watch it on Zoom and them thing there. You know what I mean? And bear in mind, I've been there for this friend for many things. For even a person that died for them, I was there for them. And anyways, my aunt passed, and I think soon after my aunt's funeral, their father passed away. And a good friend that I am, I supported them. I was there for them, even though they weren't there for me. I was still there for them because I'm saying I know what I went through, and I didn't have. I had friends, they know them encourage me and so, but just the fact that I thought this friend would be there. But you know what make it even worse for me? Because one of my friends came over and they were there with me watching the funeral after their father passed away. And I think I wasn't there for a while because I was so angry, like they don't even tell me my condolences, nothing like that, no. And their father, them tell me so them father passed away, and I'm saying, you know, sorry about that. And I'm saying, boy, it just me rough because when my aunt passed, it was the worst thing. You know what that person looked at me and said? The person looked at me and said, your aunt passing is not really anything. You remember, it's my father that passed. Your father is totally different from your aunt. I was crushed, and they will lead on right back to what? The persons that lack empathy. Them no give a crap. Them only care about their feelings. So people, as again may I tell you, try not to be involved with a friendship, with a romantic relationship, with a colleagues. You can avoid a colleague. Yes, you can. You can. Just imagine them say them want to look at that on the wall and avoid them. You can. You can. And if you can't avoid them and them stress you out, leave the job. I don't care what anybody want to tell me, because trust me, your sanity is more than anything else. So thanks again guys for watching. I appreciate you. Sorry for the breezy background, but the house was so hot, you know. So big up yourself, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Oh my god, I'm officially a YouTuber. So thanks again. Cupid.